You know the drill. You drop a like and subscribe, and I bring you the best Steam sale deals right now. No long intro, just grab your wallet and let's dive into some epic deals. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is an action-adventure game set in the futuristic city of Glass, where players follow the story of Faith, a skilled freerunner, as she navigates a world filled with conspiracy and oppression. The game is presented from a first-person perspective, allowing players to experience Faith's fluid movement and combat mechanics, which rely heavily on using the environment to maintain speed and momentum. Faith must outmaneuver enemies, complete daring jumps, and use gadgets to traverse the city's sprawling rooftops and dark tunnels. Aska is a survival and colony simulation game set in a procedurally generated world, blending elements of Viking culture and resource management. It challenges players to rebuild a Viking tribe after surviving the wrath of the gods. You begin with minimal resources on a remote island, where your main survival priorities are managing hunger, thirst, temperature, and health while facing dynamic weather and changing seasons. As you progress, you expand your base into a thriving village, utilizing NPC villagers who have their own needs, jobs, and skills. These villagers help gather resources, construct buildings, and defend against wildlife and mythical threats. The game features deep interaction with your community, where villagers won't respawn if they die, making it crucial to protect them. Additionally, villagers contribute to the development of your settlement, including crafting workshops, farms, and defense structures. Dragon's Dogma 2 is an eagerly awaited action RPG. The game continues the legacy of its predecessor, blending rich open-world exploration with dynamic combat. In this new installment, players will again venture into the expansive world of Grancis, fighting fierce monsters and facing complex quests. The game expands upon the unique pawn system, allowing players to create and customize AI companions who aid in battles and exploration. The world now is even larger, offering a deeper level of interaction and a more detailed environment. The combat is expected to be more fluid and involving, with new mechanics enhancing the visceral, action-packed experience. Dragon's Dogma 2 promises an interesting story where players can engage in massive battles against mythical creatures, each requiring different strategies. The improved visuals, powered by advanced technology, aim to deliver a more immersive and cinematic experience. In the war-torn continent of Norzelia, three powerful nations, the Holy State of Hyzante, the Grand Duchy of Acefrost, and the Kingdom of Glenbrook, maintain a fragile balance, each vying for control over precious resources like salt and iron. The narrative of triangle strategy unfolds as a delicate incident threatens this equilibrium, plunging the realm into turmoil. Players navigate this intricate storyline through a series of consequential choices guided by three core convictions: utility, morality, and liberty. These decisions influence the protagonist's path and determine which allies join the cause. Critical junctures are resolved through the scales of conviction, where companions vote on the group's direction, and the player's persuasive abilities can sway their opinions, leading to diverse narrative outcomes. The game features strategic, turn-based battles on grid-based maps reminiscent of classics like Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy Tactics. Each character possesses unique abilities and movement ranges, encouraging thoughtful positioning to exploit terrain and elevation advantages. Combining character skills can result in powerful follow-up attacks and environmental interactions, such as setting the ground ablaze or manipulating wind to push foes off cliffs, add layers of tactical depth. Ghostrunner is a first-person action game set in a dystopian cyberpunk world. Players assume the role of a cybernetic warrior navigating a towering cityscape known as Dharma Tower, humanity's last refuge following a cataclysmic event. The narrative centers on confronting the oppressive ruler, Mara the Keymaster, as the protagonist ascends the tower to seek justice. The gameplay emphasizes swift, fluid movement and precise combat. Utilizing a monomolecular katana, the protagonist can eliminate adversaries with a single strike. The game features one-hit kill mechanics, making each encounter intense and requiring quick reflexes. Players can also employ superhuman agility to dodge incoming attacks and traverse the environment with parkour-inspired mechanics. The visual design combines futuristic technology with post-apocalyptic elements, creating a stark contrast between advanced machinery and the remnants of a fallen world. The soundtrack complements the high-octane action, enhancing the overall experience. In Resident Evil 4, players step into the shoes of Leon Kennedy, a government agent tasked with rescuing Ashley Graham, the president's daughter, who has been kidnapped by a dangerous cult. Upon reaching a remote village in rural Spain, Leon discovers that the inhabitants have fallen under the control of a parasitic infection, turning them into aggressive, mindless followers. As Leon delves deeper into the village and beyond, he uncovers the cult's sinister plans to unleash the parasite on a global scale, threatening humanity's very survival. The game revitalizes the survival horror genre with a third-person perspective, allowing for more precise and tactical combat. The over-the-shoulder camera gives players a more dynamic view, enabling Leon to aim directly at specific parts of an enemy's body to exploit weaknesses. One of the key features is the parry system, where Leon can use his knife to block incoming attacks, offering players a moment to turn the tide during intense encounters. Resident Evil 4 combines heart-pounding moments with psychological suspense, keeping players constantly alert and ready for whatever the village and its horrors throw at them. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world RPG set in the neon-lit dystopian Night City, a vast and intricate urban landscape filled with secrets, challenges, and dangerous factions. You play as V, a mercenary, navigating the treacherous world of cybernetic enhancement, corporate conspiracies, and gang wars. The game features a rich narrative where choices shape the outcome, and players can explore a futuristic city, engage in combat, hacking, and dialogue. Its branching storylines and multiple endings give it high replayability. The game has received substantial updates, including the Phantom Liberty expansion, which introduced new missions, areas, and a deepening story. The gameplay combines action-packed combat with exploration and customization, allowing players to upgrade V's abilities and equipment, including weapons, cyberware, and vehicles. Cyberpunk 2077 emphasizes freedom in how you approach missions, whether through brute force, stealth, or hacking. The immersive world is powered by cutting-edge visuals and an atmospheric soundtrack, offering a cyberpunk experience where your decisions matter in the face of a society crumbling under corporate greed and technological advancement. In Maneater, you take control of a female bull shark on a quest for revenge against a fisherman who disfigured you as a pup and killed your mother. Starting as a small shark in the dangerous Gulf Coast waters, you must hunt and consume aquatic life to grow stronger, evolving into a massive mega shark. As you progress, you'll unlock powerful upgrades to enhance your combat abilities, face off against other apex predators, and hunt down the fisherman, who's made it his life's mission to destroy sharks. Along the way, you'll encounter human bounty hunters and explore a vast aquatic world filled with threats, all while uncovering the story of your vengeance. The game combines action RPG elements with a thrilling story, giving you the opportunity to rewrite the predator-prey dynamic. Next on our list is a unique game called Carrion. The game itself is a reverse horror game where you control an amorphous, monstrous entity that has escaped its captors. As this terrifying creature, you traverse a secret underground facility, consuming and terrorizing the personnel who once imprisoned you. The game offers a unique perspective, allowing you to experience the horror from the viewpoint of the monster. The game features a pixel art style that enhances its dark and oppressive atmosphere. Its innovative gameplay and compelling narrative have earned it positive reviews from both critics and players. Valheim is an open-world survival game that immerses players in a procedurally generated purgatory inspired by Norse mythology. As fallen Vikings, players embark on a journey to prove their worth to Odin by crafting weapons, building shelters, and battling formidable foes. The game offers both solo and cooperative play for up to 10 players, allowing for a rich multiplayer experience. The expansive world of Valheim is divided into diverse biomes, each presenting unique challenges and resources. Players can explore meadows, dense forests, swamps, towering mountains, and more, each with distinct enemies and environmental hazards. The game's progression encourages exploration and adaptation, as players gather materials to craft tools, weapons, and structures essential for survival. Dying Light is a high-octane first-person action survival game set in a vast open world overrun by a zombie apocalypse. Combining intense combat with fluid parkour mechanics, players navigate the city of Harran, scavenging for supplies, crafting weapons, and fighting hordes of undead, as well as hostile humans. The game introduces a dynamic day-night cycle. During the day, the infected are slower and more manageable, but at night, powerful predators called volatiles emerge, turning the city into a treacherous survival challenge. The gameplay emphasizes creative problem-solving, allowing players to craft unique weapons and utilize parkour to escape or outmaneuver enemies. The Enhanced Edition expands on this experience, introducing the following expansion, which adds a new map and a customizable buggy for traversal. The game also supports cooperative multiplayer, letting you team up with friends for missions or to simply survive together. Dead Space 3 is a survival horror action game. As the third installment in the Dead Space series, it follows protagonist Isaac Clarke and his ally, Sergeant John Carver, as they journey to the icy planet Tau Volantis to uncover and eliminate the source of the necromorph outbreak threatening humanity. Set in the year 2514, the narrative delves into the origins of the necromorphs and the markers, providing a deeper understanding of the series' lore. The game's setting on Tau Volantis introduces diverse environments, from treacherous ice fields to abandoned facilities, enhancing the atmospheric tension characteristic of the series. The game introduces both single-player and online cooperative multiplayer modes, allowing players to experience the campaign solo or with a partner. In co-op mode, the second player controls John Carver, offering a unique perspective on the story. A notable feature in Dead Space 3 is the weapon crafting system, which enables players to collect parts and build customized weapons tailored to their playstyle. This system adds depth to combat, encouraging experimentation and strategic planning. Sworn is a cooperative action roguelike that transports players to a reimagined Camelot, where the once glorious kingdom lies in ruin under the oppressive rule of a corrupted King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. Players can choose to embark on this quest solo or team up with up to 3 companions, combining their unique abilities to challenge Arthur's tyrannical reign. The game offers a rich array of over 200 blessings bestowed by the enigmatic Fey Lords. This deep customization allows for the creation of countless character builds, ensuring that each playthrough feels distinct and rewarding. Interactions with legendary figures, such as Merlin and Nimue, provide opportunities to uncover the origins of the encroaching darkness and to gain valuable insights into the world's mysteries. Guilty Gear Strive stands as a testament to the evolution of fighting games, blending fast-paced combat with a rich storyline and striking visuals. The game centers on Sol Badgei's climactic showdown, in a storyline that weaves through political intrigue and personal vendettas. Gameplay offers a refined fighting experience that caters to both newcomers and seasoned veterans. The introduction of the wall break mechanic allows for dynamic stage transitions, adding strategic depth to corner battles. The roster boasts 28 unique characters, each bringing their own flair and combat style to the arena. In Blasphemous 2, the Penitent One reawakens in a strange land, continuing his relentless journey against the miracle. This sequel builds upon its predecessor, offering a labyrinthine world filled with grotesque landscapes that exude Gothic charm. Players navigate these perilous environments, confronting monstrous adversaries and uncovering long-buried secrets. The combat system has been refined, introducing new weapons that provide diverse moves, brutal executions, and expanded combos, allowing players to tailor their combat style. Challenging boss battles punctuate the journey, each presenting unique attack patterns that test the player's prowess. Star Wars Jedi Survivor continues the journey of Cal Kestis, a Jedi struggling to survive in a galaxy under the iron grip of the Empire. Set 5 years after the events of its predecessor, players guide Cal in exploring vast and dynamic worlds, including new and familiar locations within the Star Wars universe. The game features expansive environments teeming with NPCs, secrets, and challenges, encouraging exploration and rewarding curiosity. Its narrative focuses on Cal's fight to protect the galaxy, make alliances, and confront his evolving role in the struggle against the Empire. Key gameplay elements include dynamic lightsaber combat with various stances. The title introduces new traversal mechanics, such as fast travel and mount riding, enhancing the exploration experience. The customization options for Cal, his gear, and lightsaber are more robust than in the first game, allowing for deeper personalization. For the King is a strategic role-playing game that combines elements of tabletop and roguelike genres, offering a challenging adventure across diverse realms. Players can embark on solo journeys or team up with others in both online and local cooperative modes. The game features procedurally generated maps, quests, and events, ensuring each playthrough is unique. As players progress, they will encounter various challenges, including battles against formidable foes, exploration of different environments, and the need to manage resources effectively. The game has received positive reviews for its depth and replayability. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. If you're loving the videos and want to keep the energy flowing, Buy Me a Coffee is where the magic happens. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.